Hello guys, welcome to another video. You join me on my own. We are at Netherfield. You join me on the Service 24. This is one of the old Scania E400s. This is a 14 plate YM14 MVC, I think, yeah. A 2014 Scania E400. My favourite buses are Scanias, so yeah, this is why. So this is the E400 Scania 60. So this is 631.
Next stop, Rivendell Academy.
This is one of the Scania E400s, and the old ADL Enviro 400s, which were made in 2014. So it's not the MMC version of the Enviro 400. It's one of the ADL Enviro 400 Scanias. You can tell because they are one of the oldest, the MMC and the Omnidexa, which are pretty much withdrawn apart from a couple left in Nottingham, which, to be honest, I'm not too bothered about on there because they're rubbish. So don't like on there, hate the Omnideckers. So this is the high school, the Rivendell. This is a new estate, I think. It looks like it. New houses, new buildings. This is a new estate. Last year, I think I went here in May last year. So I think all this has been built up like a brand new house and estate.
Cherry Blossom Road.
Which Nottingham Council has funded for the new bus service to operate around here, which has been funded by the council. So this is the new BF24 and the 45. Well, however, the 45 is a Yutong, and this is normally Scanias. They're all three on Scanias today. This is the only one is the ADL Enviro 400 Scania. The others are Enviro 400 and
Cherry Blossom Road.
The others have been ADL Enviro 400 MMCs. So not by the state actually. So I've never been down here before. First time. I think we could have got a swing. I don't think we're gonna make it all the way. No, we're not. So we're gonna have to. Never know is touching that. Alright, just about. Yeah, this is how. If you're on one of the U-tongues, you'd have to struggle after back it up, then yeah, on the Yutong E12, the E10 might be fine, but I have been on the Yutong this morning. It was a great piece of shite. On the seat went back, but this one is more comfortable because it's obviously a E400 Scania, so this is better than the Yutong I got this morning, 100% better.
This is line 24.
So this is obviously a spare. So obviously it's an ADL Enviro 400 Scanias. This is one of the
Rivendell Academy.
So we are starting a new series where we are going on different Scanias across the places. So this is one of them. I did one off camera to Wakefield, which I should have filmed, which I'm going to again at 59, which I might do it again, but we're filming on a day where we explore. So this is the no parking, the no square, the parking square, the no zone, the no square. So you know what the no squares in the bottom. So yeah. So basically, this is an Enviro 400. This is a Scania.
City Centre.
I've just been to Team Sports at Nottingham, so you'll see a video on that, which will be uploaded. Might be uploaded before this, but hopefully I'll watch both on them. Come back in the future and have a look at both of the videos have been uploaded. So this is obviously this is there will be a few videos today because the Tesco's in the as we talk about today, the Tesco's in the precinct in Chesterfield today is closing. It's closed its doors. So when this video uploads, the Tesco's in the precinct would have been closed. Today is the 18th of Wednesday, the 18th of Feb. So I think that probably overnight the Tesco's would have closed for forever in the pavement centre after being open for loads of years. Very sad day for Tesco's in the pavement centre closing. As much as I've enjoyed being in that pavement centre's Tesco's, it's just a very sad time with them being closed. There'll be a review video on the Class 158 refurbished ones. We're going to do it in the morning, but family and the didn't look right to film that one this morning. Just didn't look what I wanted. So basically, we are going to Nottingham on this. I couldn't be bothered to go back on the Yutong again. I thought, nah, I'll go back on the Scania. All I wanted is one of these buses. They are my favourite things I've ever seen. Scanias. I love Scanias. And they put on so.
Next stop, Burton Road, Linden Road.
So yeah, this is one of the things I like about the Scanias. We are moving on to a Scania series special where I'm going to film as many Scania buses as we can. Come on, the Scania is very nice. I do like these Scanias. These E400s, any E400.
Next stop, Florence Road.
E400s are better than Trident. E400s are better than ALX 400s and Trident. So that might end Enviro Tridents, but I'm just not too keen on any of the old crap. Well, I don't mind the Scanias because the Scanias are one of the goodest. The still manufacturing these. So there's another Scania. This is the one branded for the boot. YN90 EEY. So this is a bridge up here. So on the bus, I have got rid a bit of the cold now, so not again, I'm just getting steady. A bit tired this morning, but not too bad at the moment, but it's just been a bit. I barely went out Sunday. I went out for about 3 hours or 2 hours. Just went out for 2 hours.
Next stop, Burton Close.
Went out for about 2 hours and that went. Caught a bus down, then got a taxi back because the 14 minutes with no bus. So I was doing something after. But when I did that, I was waiting 40 minutes with no bus, so I had to get a taxi back. So we are at we will be at Nottingham. This is the Enviro 400. Someone is wanting to get off the bus now, but obviously we can't because of the moving cars. Moving cars means me, so yeah. So what I'm going to do, guys, is going to turn right into Army Wizard. So the next 26 is cancelled. We do apologise for the inconvenience this may cause you.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre.
So this is been timed in with the other buses we have.
Next stop, Burton Road, Casbridge Drive. Next stop, Manor Crescent. Manor Green Walk. Alight here for Park Medical Centre and Carlton Fire and Police Station.
So our train's at 16:45. I'm back at Chester at 5:20. Then I've got no idea what I'm doing for the next 2.5 hours. We'll go to... No, it's not going to make the time go even worse. I could catch also on Sunday, right? Welcome back.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre. This is Lilac 24 to City Centre.
So we'll find it around doing off on this 24. Then catch a tram to the Nottingham station. Then wait there till 16:35. Then platform 3, I think, at Nottingham. Catch the 16:45. I'll do another video on that. So yeah. This must be a Tesco's. Does it look like it? Yeah, it is building. So that's the little Tesco's. I thought that was the Tesco's. It's not. This is the Tesco's. Tesco's Metro.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre. Next stop, Southcliffe Road.
So this is Glendon's Council. Operating the waste and recycling. Nottingham got 2 councils, what? Nottingham, what's it council, and you have Glendon's. Part of Nottingham but different. Waste recycling or whatever, different contract. There's one part of Nottingham, then the other contractors, the other part of Nottingham. There's two contracts and 2 councils, I think.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre.
I think that council, whether it is just Nottingham from the bugger, what is it called? I know, but see the councils, which is 2. So it's part of Nottinghamshire, but it's the council.
Next stop, Forest Hill.
Glennins, and you got the other one as well, which is not Glennins, which had that stupid stupid electric lorry from Dennis Eagle. That one, I mean, like that council, which one of them had the electric lorry from Dennis Eagle, turbo Gobby Decker from Dennis Eagle, Dennis
Next stop,
Elite,
Hunting's Lane.
Elite 6 E-Collector. This is Glendins. And the other Nottingham Borough Council.
This is line 24 to city centre. Next stop, Hooton Road. This is line 24 to city centre.
So I think we should see another 24, which is another Scania E400 biogas. Scania, this is an N230 UND.
Secondary.
I think that's an N28 Euro day. And it's a 69 plate, brand new Scania E400. They have got some Light Street ultraliner deckers as well, which I'm not a big fan of them, don't like the ultraline deckers. This is an Express, so I'll just open whenever it wants. The only thing I don't like about
This is line 24 to city centre.
just don't like the look on the ultraline deckers. I don't like the ultraline deckers, how they look. What people think the ultraline deckers are better than hybrids. So in my opinion, I don't mind
Next stop,
Enviro 400s, so it could be Trident, one of these Scanias, or just a normal non-Trident, non-Scania, God, whatever it is, and a hybrid now and again, a hybrid. Or I don't mind a hybrid now and again. But
this is line 24
well, I'm not too about a hybrid, but we don't mind them now and again. A hybrid vehicle. There's an Enviro 400 hybrid, just an old one of these. Back at Stagecoach Yorkshire, we used to have about 36 E400 hybrids before they got sent to BNet, not Transdev, B Network, Metroline, Trenchway, where all the buses, all the hybrids, all the Stagecoach buses were leaving, all 400 buses in Stagecoach leaving to go to other parts of the country.
Next stop,
What were left in Manchester, so like E400 MMCs, E400 Tridents, E200s, some E300s, some E200s, E400 MMC, some have stayed but some have gone to other parts of the country. E400 Tridents, so the old what's it called, Trident, the E400 MMCs, Tridents, some say single ADL E200s. Some ADL Enviro 200s have moved to various depots. That's why you'll see some Enviro 400s in the East Midlands.
This is
MX, or the ex-Manchester Tridents and the ex-Manchester Enviro 400 MMCs. We've got a couple from Stagecoach Yorkshire. I don't think we get any Enviro 400 MMCs, but we do that. We did receive it. There's number 24 17 plate Scania. But we did receive plenty because the hybrids had gotten to be that work at Holbrook. Then Chesterfield required some Tridents for just a temporary fill. As a temporary
This is Lilac 24.
Temporary stopgap, temporary vehicle stopgap, temporary stopgap, a gap, temporary stopgap, bus gap, to allow the E400 hybrids to go to B network in Manchester and to the E400 Tridents to operate in Chesterfield. The last of the E400 Tridents left Chesterfield in May during Bank Holiday weekend on the Wednesday. I think it was Bank Holiday weekend. I think it was the 8th of May. The last Trident was the E400 Trident was transferred to back to Ecclesfield. It was on that day I caught it to Brim, and then hours later it had gone. Later in the day it was gone to Ecclesfield Depot. 19423 MX58 FUF 4th that bus 4th.
Next stop, St Matthias Road, alight here for Stonebridge City Farms.
All I remember were a nice E400 Trident with a white destination flag in the front and the others being orange. That's all I can remember.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre.
That's all I remember, right? E400 Trident. We like this now. Both were a bit crap when we had it at first, but then it just progressed okay eventually. I think it was just the first time we had the Trident. It was just not that nice to have. So I think they're either probably changing drivers here.
This is Lilac 24 to City Centre.
No, I think it's either waiting for probably another ball behind us. But then the Scania's left at Chesterfield as of Feb. We've got 15192 YN64 AOC in the Stagecoach Gold livery, And you've also got 15193 YN64 AOD in the gold colours. 15190 is now at Eccles.
The Eye Centre and the Arena.
15190, which was the first Decker for the X17 Gold. I think that has been sent. I know 15191's at Ecclesfield, at 15194, 15195 at Ecclesfield, but I think 15190 YN64 AOA. I don't know why I call it AOA. I'm thinking of 15194. Don't miss that bus. I don't miss. So there's drivers outside the depot. So I'm zooming.
This is Lion 2030 to City Centre.
Probably inspector on Miss Supplies. Inspectors on bus. Oh well, I've seen him before. I don't worry. Inceptors meant for played. So 15190. So I'll say 15192 is it and that one that 15192 and 93 are at so 15190 is at Barnsley. 15191 YN 15191, 15194 and 15195 at Ecclesfield. Just 15190. What's the only part of the batch at Barnsley. Where there's 15, where we have the gold badge of 15534, 536 and 537. 15534 is the only one that's currently out in use at the minute. 15536 has been off the road since Monday the 16th, and 15537 has been off just before Christmas, probably with the bus. Yeah. So it's not having a good few live minute. It's not having a good life at the minute. However, we've got to do the X19 route eventually, what goes all the way to Doncaster. The only way I could probably do it if it's on the double decker, if I get bored of being on single decks. Oh, and one Saturday we're going to be an E4.
Next stop, Prism. Alight here for NTU Confetti Campus.
When I round up, we're going to be a E400 Trident, but they ended up with MMC 200s and E400s like now. I just want to do it one day with a Decker on the X19. So I did the 59, whatever is what goes all the way to Barnsley, to Wakefield from Barnsley, a nice route. That day as well, the Tetley's group was seen on a free shuttle bus. The Tetley's, the Tetley's was seen.
This is Lion 24.
On the group as well, the So here we have the Yutong, not one of them I caught this morning, which were very uncomfortable.
Next stop,
263. E10, that's just as worse as an E12. I prefer an E12. I love it, I like a good old, I just like a good old Yutong E12, I do. I'm not too big of a fan of the E10s, I prefer the E12. The only thing about the Yutong E12s is because the E10s are useless. One of the first Optare Solo SRs, 59001, I think that's been preserved at the Transport Museum as the first ever free electric bus Optare Solo SR.
City, King Street. The next stop is the final stop.
I know that fan. So this is the obviously last week the schools were off, so the alternate week because it's half term, so they would have had it the week before Derbyshire does. So this is otherwise this wouldn't be out. This bus would not be out. Sharps of Nottingham, Volvo B90L, I think Gemini. That used to be a normal passenger bus, that did, until the school contract, until it was bought by private operator, Sharps. And there's a Scania, the 3536. But well, so we've got a couple of exciting content coming next few weeks. My concern is how we're going to plan it. So what I've got to do is plan it the couple of days before, and say, or plan it plan it a couple of days before. So train time, if it's involving the train, involving the bus, or it's even involving a cat on the road. I might actually do it, guys, is actually carry on with this video, make it about an hour and 2 hour video, and just show you what I do, just more talk. We'll just put it into one big video, I'm just thinking. So yeah, and some of you guys are going to say, whoa, why didn't you film much when you was at home, but now you do when you're out? Well, obviously when you're out you get to see different stuff, whereas in the building we have, you are just sat in a blank screen. So anyway, I'm going to go off this bus. So what I'd have to do is hold on to the bus completely still. So yeah, I'm going to get off the train bus. This is not a bad bus actually, I rate it a 10 out of 10. Better than that stupid Yutong end this morning. Way better than that electric bus I had this morning, so that was a piece of shit. We're going to leave. So we've just come off of that bus, so we've come off a Enviro 400 Scania 631. We're going to get a photo of it whilst it we're going to get a photo of both of the buses. So there's a Yutong Heathers. And there's another Scania behind. So what we'll probably do is make this into 2 videos of one. So this is the afternoon with me. The time is currently 15:52. So this will be another hour and a half content. We are going to stop it when we get to Chesterfield. So obviously due to the bus, so at the problem here we've got an idiot parking like a complete knobsack. Someone parking like a complete knobsack on the road. You've got the 24, which is early anyway, so he might as well go round the block due to that knob parking like a complete cunt. Park like a cunt. So the Scania bus. So there's a Yutong 10, Yutong 10, 259. So we're going to travel to the station now, so we're going to walk. So my train's about 16:45. Obviously the family's gone home on the earlier train. Not in service, bus behind. So before, when I came in Christmas off Camware, it was just after actually. The Yutong E12, we're not in service, but there's passengers on it probably. Put it out of service, then drop them off, then go back to the depot. Because some of the drivers like to put it on night service before. There's some idiots down there, so I won't worry about it. So anyway, I'm gonna sorry. So what we're gonna do is so what time we are? It's freezing cold. Nearly 4 o'clock. So there is a tram in 2 minutes. We're going to catch that back to Nottingham station and sit there for 45 minutes. Tonight is one of the coldest nights. So there is nowhere to buy a ticket. So you just buy before travel. I might just do that. So it's not encouraging. So just buy single. I'm under 19. I'm just £2.30. Paying with card. Well, I'd rather waste £2.30 than get fined a lot of money, potentially a lot. I'd rather waste £2.30 than get fined, so put me card back in me wallet. Yeah, back in me wallet, I'll sort it out in a bit. This is my ticket. And this is our tram. 224. 224. So we're gonna get on the tram. Just wait till it completely stops, then yeah. So all we do is just wait for it to stop, then I just open the doors. So just getting on the tram.
This tram is for Towson Lane. The next stop is Lace Market for the National Eye Centre, Nottingham Arena, Royal Centre.
This is why I don't like filming it that way. I'd film it for Tracy because I am going to film it landscape one day, but
This tram is for Towson Lane. The next stop is Lace Market for the National Ice Centre, Nottingham Arena and Broadmarsh Shopping Centre.
so even if I'm wearing shorts, it took for a couple of years now. Three years ago, it were cold just like this. We were short, even with shorts. But I don't think these trousers are that warm. Just like shorts, may as well. Well, then we say these now. I'm thinking about it. I do for like college purposes, but I'm actually petrified. So I'm just going to put you at the window, so because there's loads of people getting on.
This is Lace Market. This tram is for Towson Lane. The next stop is Nottingham Station for Nottingham Railway Station.
Yeah, so this is the fine, £70 or prosecution. It's not worth. Yep.
Is for Towson Lane. The next stop is Nottingham Station for Nottingham Railway Station.
You tongue time. Tongue time. You tongue it. You know what you want. You tongue it. You know what you are. This is the so when we get to Nottingham, I'm going to show you how you can actually avoid. About the bridge, basically, because all I wanted to do is discuss why people don't get prosecutions or fines. We're going to discuss that, why people being prosecuted for not minding or being penalty fined or being charged a penalty fare. But we do not want to charge a penalty fare. This is how you avoid it. Okay, I'm being cameraed, so I'll see. This is the one of the penalty fare stations on the Nottingham tram network. So here at Nottingham Station, I think the 1612 London St Pancras service is on platform 3A, platform 3C, 3B. The 1612 to London St Pancras International. One of the refurbished cross country Class 170 Turbo Stars is on platform 3, platform 4B. So here's the Northern 195, is it? No, 158. So we're going to discuss about the footbridge here. So let me just get rid of me. No, I'm keeping my glove on there, but I'm just going with the ticket I had. So access to here has been reduced Monday to Friday only. No access to to access the. So basically, due to a number of people being fined for not buying a ticket before boarding the train, obviously if you fail to buy a ticket, you will be fined, or you will be penalty fined. That is breaking the law. So when you come on the train, please buy a ticket before you travel, otherwise you will be fined. So this is one of the common examples here. So please don't use this bridge for a fine. It's not worth being fined for not buying the ticket on the train before buying the ticket on the train. So the most common things. So yeah, this is why the central footbridge is closed. So what we are going to do is we're going to have. So this is an example, right? This footbridge is closed. Not really, but I'm just making an example. So here, some people will just see this. We've got another one of these downstairs as well. It's called a self-service ticket machine, where you can buy your own ticket before boarding the train. So you've got one down there as well near the bikes. So if you come on the weekend or anywhere after 7 o'clock in the weekday or before 6 a.m. So if you come before 6 a.m. or after 7 o'clock on the Monday to Friday or it's Saturday and Sunday weekend basically, all you need to do is don't panic. You can get out of the station, so get to the train. So what we're going to do is take you for a walk. So some people will use that bridge there where NET, Nottingham trams, city trams, go underneath, get out from the station, walk all the way down to the underneath the bridge and down there on the turn left up there. However, I've got a good idea which is going to involve a bit of walk. Also, I do need to go to the toilet soon, so I'll try and just pause the video. So this is a very sneaky place to get into the train station. Hopefully this will work on me, because I need to go through a ticket barrier at Nottingham. So yeah, so it's just because people are messing about on the bridge, and obviously if you do fail to buy a ticket before you're travelling on the train, you could be fined a lot of money, which is not worth. It's like on the board here, purchase tickets on the tram, obviously on the stagecoach, on the super tram at Sheffield. You don't need to buy a ticket before you board the tram if you've got. Also, your bus pass is free on the tram. Your bus pass is free on the trams in Sheffield. Obviously, in here you don't get like free bus pass. So we are here at freezing cold Nottingham Station. Also I'm out later today due to the Tesco's closing the pavement shopping centre, so we'll have to go somewhere warm, probably like a McDonald's or something. Have something to eat and keep warm, or Subway. Probably mates at Subway. So here we've got the other way. This is also connected to a car park as well. So this is 158782, was just arriving on platform 6. God knows what service that's doing. I presume that's doing the 1633 Leicester. This is the lift at the station. So that way I've just come through. So come off the tram going other way from the city centre, cross over, and you can come and take you down here into a beautiful car park. So buy a ticket and board's there. I kind of do need to put my phone for a few minutes. So I just want to show you around the end station. I will be coming back. So this is Sixth. I don't even know how to say it. So, if anyone's not been to Nottingham before, this is the platform. So I'm catching the 16:45 East Midlands Railway to Sheffield. Due to how early I am, the train will not appear on the board just yet. This is the ticket office at Nottingham Station. Nothing interesting? Nope. Carry on. So what I'm going to do this, because I do not need this ticket anymore, only a single journey, so you can't use this again, is going to put in the recycling bin. Mixed recycling. So then it will get recycled. My ticket would get recycled. I don't want to keep tram tickets. So this is what I want to show you. So this is the this weren't here last time actually. This is the first time I've seen it. I don't know if I'm allowed to sit on it, I don't know. However, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if however, this does look very lovely. So I'm going to show you some games down there. Like this, that's it. So yeah, that's it. So these are some of the games. Obviously, you are aware that the hello, it's me here on camera. Funny, this is funny. So, we got some of these games. Obviously, you got this beautiful documentary. I'm gonna have a look at it in a bit. This is, that's the game. One of the games. Also, that's been broke, sadly. This TV has crashed. So can't show you the TV, unfortunately. The TV, it would be nice. I'll probably have to go to another station like Sheffield or something, or Derby even. Bizarre for this game. This is the table laminate for standard class. This is the standard class seat leather, and this is the standard class fabric. I wouldn't say that's fabric. I'd say this is leather. I wouldn't say that's leather because rough as fuck. This is fabric. So I'll show you the TV. Obviously, someone's been and vandalised it, so I can't. However, this is a game. So basically, due to this is to complementary class 222. Yeah, the TV is not working, which is buggered. The TV is bugged. That's buggered as well, unfortunately. However, I can show you this. So, body shell in the weld, nose cone and coupler installation. They call it assembly. In new MOD shed in Etches Park, and unit in testing. Nah, it's not working. Dumb. That is so dumb. However, what is so fascinating behind this door is nothing, it's just your electricals. So platform, there is 3 trains arrived on the platform, 4 trains arrived on the platform. You've got your 16-17 Leeds via Barnes, so you've got your 16-17 Matlock, full stopping service to Matlock. You've got your 16-25 Worksop platform 1B. You've got your 16-41 Birmingham New Street, which is on clean. So yeah, this is your couple of trains that arrive, local stopping service to Leicester. So yeah, I did want to make a video as I'm exploring on my own. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort me back of me jacket out. This is not ideal, staying out late tonight. Rarely in, but it's Tesco's last day. So I need to just get tonight over with and farewell to Tesco's in the pavement centre later in the evening. Yeah. So this is a nice board to mess with here. So all you do is tap screen. So example, this is your arrival and departures. So this is your departure. So you got 16-17 Leeds, Northern 16. Yeah. Big. Brings you a big list this out until 6:10. Then arrivals, you've got 16:02 Claythorpes, which is obviously just arrived, so that's just, actually no, it's going to, yeah. Actually, no, this has just arrived. No, everything's on time. This will do it for 2 hours. So, example, we put journey. Let's say we're going to Chesterfield. So we need the 1645, which is operated Base Midlands on platform 3B, 0 change. So this is the Nottingham station, yeah. So here we've got latest updates on travel. So we're going to flip the screen over. So this is the current situation at the minute. So this is about the 05 due to where it's carried out at Bamford. The 0521 from Nottingham to Liverpool Lime Street, and they'll call it Bamford. If you're wishing to travel to Bamford on the 0641 Bamford to Liverpool Lime Street, earlier road transport will be provided by Northern 0638 from Hathersage. From Saturday the 21st, the first departures from Hathersage will be at 0641 and 0649. 0649 and 0656. Yeah. So basically I'm not going for all this due to it'll take too long. I'm just seeing if there's Chesterfield related first. So we've got Chesterfield related on here. So we've got replacement buses between Sleaford and Boston on a Sunday. So this is the next month, amended services between Sheffield and Manchester Eastman as well. Also, it's closed once again on a weekend. Edale will be served by a minibus to and from Hope. So yeah, this has been 0410 now, not 0414 London. Yeah, I can't see. So when we go back, you have a look at local map. So we're here at Nottingham. So this is basically Google Maps. So you can control, you can search it up, you could search Chesterfield. And obviously you'll catch a Pronto, 2 hours. You can walk for 9 hours and 34 minutes. You could bike for 2 hours and 51 minutes. You can drive for 47 minutes, or you can catch a train for 37 minutes. Good features. This is help and support. Yeah. So enough pissing about Whitboard. This is yours, so you could go Portugal. Portugal. Fansas. Chesterfield. You just see what the station comes up with. The Pars 1645, Sheffield started and done. So I do apologise, I'm messing about with the board, but so let's put it back to right where before actually. So change languages. So if you're someone who is a foreign, not a foreign gun, but yeah, this is our back to I think 4:20. I've got you something here, yeah. So obviously this is your Nottingham station, this is your bus and all sorts of trams, everything you need to know. Skylink, next bus is Loughborough, not the Skylink I don't think. So this is here one of the biggest boards. 1645 Sheffield service between currently at Netherfield and East Midlands Railway service. So what we are going to do, guys, is before our train arrives into the platform, because obviously we are only down the stairs, obviously you cannot board the train until the two trains are coupled together. We are going to go, yeah, you pressed it, the toilet. So obviously you can't board the two trains until they have coupled up together. So what we're going to do is go to the toilet. I can't film me some people get through. So I'll show you a little bit of it. You just come out the toilet. So yeah. So what we do now is go into the platform. Our train is due at 16:35. Live at 16:35. I reckon our train from Norwich is just early. Coming from Norwich because it goes back up to Sheffield, then runs back again back to Norwich. I think we've got this is why I wanted to film, because we have got 158847 and 1588. We've got 158799 and 158847. So you basically guessed it, 158847 is having an overnight at Norwich like he did last night. He's having another night at Norwich. So normally this would just stay at yeah, so I need to turn camera and go through the security gates. So we have just got through the platform. So our train is on platform 3B. So what we all have to do is, and the 1627 Lincoln service is on platform 3B. So this train needs to wait until the Lincoln.
Passengers for Loudon and Thurberton should board the front 2 coaches. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Platform 3B for the 1637 Lincoln Railway service.
So basically this is kind of dumb. You've put 5 coaches on, which you don't need to have 5 coaches. This is pretty lame. You've put 5 coaches on there for e-car service, two car service even. Obviously I think this has been 5 coaches. There's a service from Leicester. So yeah. So this is pretty annoying. You put 3 coaches. You put 5 carriages on a 3-car service. I don't know if these 2 trains are detaching. That's what I'm looking at. And so some passengers are in the wrong carriages. There is some stations where the front portion will only open on this. So some passengers are in the wrong part of the train due to the platform. This is why class 158 is better. So due to the short platforms on the service, some of the coaches aren't able to fit on the platform. Our service is 4 carriages in the winter, but in the summer they just put 2 carriages on. That's There's a 1637 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich. Carrying on as Norwich's 6 coach. Due to a short platform on some of these stations, this service is having to there's 158774 on the 1645 Skegness service. So he's going all the way to Norwich with 6 carriages. all the way to Norwich with 6 carriages. That's why I said the platform at Thetford only fits 5 carriages. There's 158774. I'm just looking at the other 158 what's on this service for Skeg. So this is 15889. This is the South Western Railways Class 158. So that door at the engine at 158889 is only just on the platform. Just a very tight squeeze. So 4 carriages all the way to Skegness. 4-car train on platform 2 at Nottingham, and yeah, all the train fits in the platform. Literally, this is how close it fits on the platform. That is close, very close on the platform. That door is close, is just on the platform. So I'll just give you a demonstration. So here, because this door, I'll show you. So here, because this door, it's over here, this it actually counts as being on the platform. So there we are. So this door actually fits on the platform. The 4-car 158 coupled up together just fits on the platform. No joke. No joke, it fits on the platform. So that's the guards, that's the driver's cab, only just fits on the platform. Very good, apart from that cab window. So that only just fits in the platform. So the 158s aren't going on as much Norwich services at the moment using these pieces of shit, which aren't very good to use. I'm using some of these which aren't that good. Instead using all the 158s, most of the 158s on the Skegness. So here's 158889, ex-South Western Railway. Still in its old crap, whatever you call it, in first class, whatever you call it. All this is, yeah. You've got 158774, which is in the EMR. Right, this was in 2020, obviously this is before COVID-19. Here you got the 170s, which aren't that great, I don't dislike them. So you've got a 6-car train going to Norwich. So the Meridians are here, but I won't be here for long because they are leaving. So here we've got the 1645 East Midlands Railway service from Norwich. This is the train what brought me in this morning from Chesterfield. 158, I think this is 158799 coming in now from the depot. Are you bonk? It's only got 2 carriages. Oh well, 158847 as it is then. On the 1355 from quite a bunk. Can't board this yet. I sometimes do, but can win. I shouldn't be saying that. Too gonna get fed up. We're 5 coaches. This train is formed
6 coaches.
158847 from Norwich. The same train what brought me in this morning. So I think we might actually jump on the rear carriages. Actually, I want to do a video on these 158s in these refurbished class 158s. So I think I'm just going to wait back for the rear coaches. I might just wait for the rear coaches to arrive from the depot, then jump on it then. Because what you I want to jump. If I ask them, I'll just tell you if the other 2 carriages. So I'm going to ask the staff if the other 2 carriages will go in service. So here we have 158847 from Norwich. This is the same train brought me this morning. Should be waiting on 158799. So they're just loading them up. Yeah. No, not supposed to board call connect, but they've just let them on. So nuts. So we should have 158799 coming in from depot to 799 will be staying at Norwich overnight. No.
Passengers on platform 3, please be reminded to stand well clear the platform edge and behind the yellow line while trains are being attached. That's all passengers on platform 3B, please stand well clear the platform edge and behind the yellow line while trains are being attached.
So obviously I've tried to get on some of these before and they're not even had a table seat. I'm going to try today and just get a table seat. I'm going to just sit and relax and discuss what are these ideas being referred to. I'm going to discuss that in a minute. So yeah, obviously it's in my video on the class 810s. So I'd imagine 799 will come in. So this one ain't got to stay at Norwich tonight. It'll just be, so this one will just be going to Sheffield and back to, that's it, done. Been done at 5:45 now, since 5:30 this morning. It's
All passengers on platform 3B, please stand well clear the platform edge and behind the yellow line while trains are being attached. That's all passengers stood in the dispatch corridor on platform 3B. Please stand well clear the platform edge and behind this yellow line while trains are being attached.
So we're just waiting in for 158799 to come in from the depot. This is the one I caught this morning, 799. I caught this one as well, but this was at the front of the train, 847. Now it's been at the back of the train because this would have had 2 nights at Norwich. To be fair, 2 nights at Norwich is not too bad actually on these. It's just because there's no trains going to Manchester. All these are finishing at Sheffield, and this is why this is a bit of a mess. Let's see how many short platforms are on this. So there's not a platform where two carriages are not open. Here's the 1641 service for Birmingham New Street via Derby. This is the same as that. That's been on the 1707 Cardiff service. 170102.
And Lincoln Central. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Another train coming back out the depot. I think it's to do the. I think that's 7. Oh, we've got 866. So 799's not coming back out again. That's a shame. Well, a nice train this morning. This one's just as nice. Here's 158866. Yeah, it is. Caught this one before.
There's a platform 3B, please stand on the platform edge. Behind the yellow line while trains are being attached. That's all passengers on platform 3B, please stand on the platform edge. And behind the yellow line while trains are being attached.
It's a couple of minutes late as well. 158866 from the depot to do the. So I'm just trying to find out where my. So this is a good video seeing the 2 158s. One 158866 connecting up to 158847. So these trains are being connected. So 3 of 158847, 866 now being connected. I don't. 1584, 86. So these two will get detached again an hour later, 2 hours later, because this will be on the 1645 Sheffield. Turn around back and do the 1740 to Norwich. The last usually the last 158 diagram to Norwich at night. So I'm going to run for the table. This train is a couple of minutes late due to the 6th Norwich service. So this is not. Yeah. So this is the refurbished 158. This is 158866. So here you've got your new table, made out of a bit of wood and material. The hands are numb. It's standing out there. So this is the new table. Also, like the older ones. Ignore the C mark on my hand. It doesn't mean anything. It just means I've had stamp. I've been collecting stamp vouchers. So yeah, straightening out after coupling up. So we've got 158. So I've got 158 865 arriving in from Matlock, I think. Yeah, Matlock. So we are leaving about a few minutes late. So this is the new table on the class 158. This is new. So you've got your new armrests. You've got a new table. You've got USBs down here. Also, it's marked upside down. So yeah. So we are on this service to 1645 East Midlands Railway service as far as Sheffield due to the Manchester Piccadilly station having some major refurbishment works taking place. The services are being terminated at Sheffield on the East Midlands. Transpennine Express carrying on the services as far as Stockport. Where they'll get a break for about, I think about about potentially a 40-minute break at Stockport.
Welcome on board this East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield.
30 minutes actually, 30.
And Sheffield. Welcome on board this East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield. Our next station is Alfreton. This train will call at Alfreton, Chesterfield, and Sheffield. Please do not leave any belongings unattended. They may be removed without notice. Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed all over the train. Ticket checks are in operation.
Yep.
Don't have a valid ticket before boarding. Don't have a valid ticket, you may be charged a penalty. This is subject to government advice. Speak to our team or text British Transport Service.
So this is my train ticket, so I'll just keep it there for the guards to come round. They could come round and check the tickets. So when you're travelling on the train, there can be some trains where they are busy and extremely crowded. And here's the top tip: if you have got some headphones or earbuds, what you put on your ears, and you've got a device or a movie, you can bring your laptop on board on these tables. Like this man over there is doing. You can bring a laptop, you can bring charger, you can watch. If you're on a long train journey, so if you did that 7-hour journey from Liverpool Line Street to Norwich, you could potentially go to sleep, watch a film and watch some movies, or watch your favourite podcast. If you've got large luggage, there are what do you call them? Luggage bins on top. You used to call them that on airplanes, but I don't know what you call them now. Yeah, you put them there. Then basically, you'll store your luggage until you get off. Basically, you basically put your luggage there, so you've got a large suitcase. But on the train, under each carriage, you've got a suitcase placed there. You can put your big suitcase if you can't get it up there. Basically, you can put your suitcase up there, in there, if it's too big, and it will not go up there. There are bins on each bins somewhere on the trains in the middle. I don't know whereabouts. I don't. Obviously, this is the signs to the toilet. So this is your toilet, men and women, and it go in any toilet. Then you've got your fire extinguisher sign, and you've got the emergency exits on these trains. If you are basically a so this is an example. So a ticket inspector is hello, I'm going to Chesterfield, mate. Cheers. So obviously just respect the guards on the train, as they are trying to help you provide a good, pleasant journey on services. So if you could appreciate a guard or a member of staff you enjoy making the journeys happy, grateful on the trains. So yeah, the train's easy to use. If you've got a disability rail card, for example, I've got I've got this here, so I get a discount on the trains. I have a disabled person's rail card, which helps me obviously get on as many journeys on train if I need to, or go explore places which I wanted to go. That is there for handy purposes. So these are the new refurbished Class 158 Express Super Sprinters. This one's been refurbished just before Christmas, the Xmas holidays, yeah, whatever you call them, yeah, the festive Santa's holidays, yeah. So basically, East Midlands Railway are refurbishing and retaining 26 of its Class 158 Express Sprinters on services between Liverpool, Lime Street, Norwich and Nottingham, and some regional routes as well. The seats on these are very, very comfortable. This is like a brand new seat basically. So this is your armrest, so you can't move it like you would in premium class. This is your armrest, so you basically just put your arm on it and yeah, treat it as you expect. Well, that was nice there. You've got lovely padding on the back of the chair. The seat is really comfy, and at the back as well. Look, there you go, plenty of feet room I have. Yeah. You can also bring some dogs on board if you've got them, as long as they behave and don't bark and boink at you. You can bring some dogs. However, a good place to put dogs on the train is actually underneath. If you've got a family of 4 and you've got a massive dog, try and get underneath you so you don't as long as it's a behaved good dog, then it's fine, as long as you don't crap on the carpet or piss on it. Crap or piss on carpet, your crap or piss on carpet, wheeze on carpet, that's good, and craps on carpet, and that one you'll be fined because that's soiling. If example you pee on, you weed on this seat, you could be charged. Pissed on this seat. Yeah, so as long as it's a behaved dog which will not make a mess. Guide dogs as an exception on the trains. So all I'm wanting to say is today is this is refurbishment, this brand new table, so you can bring your lunch box, you can eat your dinner, you can take a laptop, watch a movie, kit out. Obviously can't have control of the blinds, but you can have what we call a something, which is called a something. Oh, sorry guys, I'm messing about here. I'm in that mood to mess. However, sometimes on these trains, they are great. Hopefully this video hope some of you encourage you to try and travel on the train to East Midlands Rail, on any train operator. So as it's in the live departure board, tells you what platform your train is, carriages, blah blah blah, any information you need to know, important information. So example, that guy who was on the platform at Nottingham on platform 3, because the Norwich trains now regularly use platform 3, due to platform 3 being platform 3 being platform 3 being platform 3. So there's no idiots in the centre today. East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield. Now going back to Sheffield and back. So yeah, basically we've got some offers on the train as well, Wi-Fi. East Midlands Railway has its own Wi-Fi. So I do trust, I'm telling you guys, travel on the train and travel on the train. You could, if you've got a lot of money, which most people haven't, is a first class service on the London. So yeah, we took the class 222s. Obviously, we all know they are leaving very shortly on the East Midlands Railway network. This is Ilkeston. The Meridians are being replaced by the 810s of Aurora. Some of the Meridians now at Lumo on driver tests on the to operate the London Stirling service and Stirling on the West Coast Main Line. Probably have no idea how to explain this, but obviously when you travel on the train, when you're going to travel on them, there's going to be a brand new service operated by Lumo with XEMR Class 222 Meridians. So yeah, the Meridians are first class. So some of them might be going to ScotRail, hopefully. The idea of bringing the 810s onto the Jolly Fishman proves as we are desperate for a new service between Nottingham and Skegness, which obviously was taken, which is operated by the Class 43 high-speed trains, which have now been withdrawn due to the Meridians. They were withdrawn in 2021 with the MTU. With the Plaxton VP185 sets being all out of service in December due to the LNER, due to the transferred power cars, MTU power plants from LNER. So in 2020, December 2020, with all this COVID knocking about, all the Paxton VP18, there's Bandit Rail coach down there, all the Paxton VP185 power cars and carriages, VP185 sets, were withdrawn and replaced by, due to them not meeting the disabled legislation, replaced by the LNER Mark III carriages and MTU power plants from London North Eastern Railway. With the ex-London North Eastern Railway MTU power sets, due to the arrival of the temporary loan class 180 Atlantes, these significant high-speed trains which have been serving the line for nearly 39 years were put to rest in 2021 on the May the 15th. All the HSTs gone, and the 180s plied the trade for 2 years. Also that year, the end of the Class 153s on the East Midlands Railway services to Barton on Humber had ended with the HST's withdrawal. So all the 153s were withdrawn as the Class 156s, the compliant Class 156 took over from East Midlands Railway services on the Barton line. So the Class 153s were just having a look. I think the 153s were withdrawn 2000, so either December 2020 or December 2021, because on that last day the trains, 2021 December. Nice people. Was it that nice? So yeah, in September 2021, all the EMR Class 153s were withdrawn from passenger service. The last day, was it Yike Show? Was it Yike Show? Yeah. So some of these old Meridians, I didn't know this, they had some weird colour lookings. Not from the fame of East Midlands Railway, EMR, fame looking good colours on the East Midlands Railway network, which is the reason why they were famous. So see, on train sim we should have some Meridians made. We should be having some Class 222s. Obviously, if you're a Creators Club or what, so you need the Class 220 repainting to East Midlands Railway, which I can't do, which is problematic for me, because I am crap at art, but I am crap at doing, which I'm a complete not crap for. Joke man for painting, because obviously I could screw something up, but I could get it wrong. So knowing that, I'll probably get something wrong in life. So yeah, I don't bother. This is why I don't bother. I've already got stuff in life, wrong in life, which I'm not too pleased about. Basically, doing crap and all that nonsense. So no in doubt I'll make a future good content on the my videos, but hopefully I get more, probably next live doing that. But I've already made some dumb decisions already so far, so made some dumb decisions. So made some dumb, stupid decisions. So yeah. No. see on, yeah, this is what I mean on some of these, your ears might blur a bit. This is why I think earphones or any headphones, some of these tumbles are not that friendly. It's not friendly to my phone, only it's 52%. It needs to last me till 8 o'clock. Gone 8 o'clock, at least gone 8 o'clock, 8:15 or something. Because I'm the last person to shop in Tesco's. Probably, potentially.
We are now approaching Alfreton.
Yeah. So when I get back, I'm doing the 90. So we are making, this is brand new, Chesterfield Glow Up. I'm going to that actually, that's on the 4 till 8, Music's Market and Fun Fair from 12 o'clock. I might have to have that off actually for no football on the 28th. So the double trains, double fun, the Class 171 and in 7 and 8 versions, and the 377-3s from our friends at Rivet Games are arriving soon. 322 playable services, 171s and one 377-3. So I probably will have to get the 171s. They're just as bad as the service. That's the service what stops at Dronfield, Chesterfield, limited stop to Nottingham, then Bingham, Aslockton, Peterborough, Grantham, Peterborough, March, Ely, Thetford and Norwich. Yeah, so it stops at additional stops is Dronfield. We'll see. Then it's Bingham, Aslockton, additional stops, and March is an additional stop on that service. On the weekend, it doesn't stop at Dronfield. The 1 hour later stops at Dronfield, so there's usually a couple of these, but stop at Dronfield, Chesterfield, Alfreton, Nottingham, Bingham, Aslockton, Grantham, Peterborough, March, Ely, Thetford, and Norwich. Yeah. So basically a Class 171 just looks like a Class 357, but on your fingers, mate. Well, let's get it now. I'll be fucked. Right. No, just get a train. Oh yeah, just go train. how much am I sending my fam? So send him 26, 40. You can have 30 off me. Do a bank transfer. I'll do a bank transfer. For a football game, I'll do a bank transfer. So just before you get off the train, so this is the end of the journey, so ensure you've got your personal belongings with you. So then what you're going to do is going to get up, which takes me about 10 minutes. No, it doesn't take me a minute, a second. It'll take me 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah, so if you need in the toilet, so come down with me. You've got 2 types of toilets, which we are going to discuss about. So this is the non-disabled access toilet, so no wheelchairs can use this one. However, round the corner are the baby nat. However, round the corner you've got this. Just get a wheelchair in. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying it out. I wanted to try out. Yeah, so it comes to the toilet. On these ones, you've got that's lock, then unlock. Then in the other toilets, you've got this is open, this is closed, I always, and this is lock. So that's closed, and then you open. But yeah, this is how to use the toilet. Hopefully, so close that. So we are approaching near Chesterfield, and I'm going to finish the video. So hopefully you've enjoyed our 2-hour fun as we travelled all the way from Netherfield, near Carlton, all the way back to Chesterfield. A good 2-hour journey, if you ask me. So if you've got any rubbish when you come off, see these class 158, due to the refurbishment on these, there's no more little bins. There's no more of these little bins, or there's no more little bins anymore. So all you have to do now is, if you can't find any of them little bins, is take it to your nearest bin, and yeah, this is a nice door to touch. Also, it's had paint on it, so it's very nice, and nice door paint. I can actually touch this. I'd rather touch this than the window. And this one, there's a bit of crap on it, but a very lovely door. They are the best doors I have ever seen in my entire life. This is the cleanest out of that one. Oh, it's a bit scuffed, but this look, it's a lovely, lovely door. So when you arrive at the station, so all this is your emergency, so don't, in proper use, can use penalty fines. So this is all your stickers, so emergency door release, keep doors clear at all times, don't attempt to leave the train when the doors are closed, mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Obviously we know, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. You're here. Yeah, I know we are. So the one I got all this morning was 158,799. However, 158,799 was still in the EMT colours. Whereas this, it's nothing like it. The life begins. So my family is ringing me. They're at 10:40 this morning when I uncoupled the trains. So yeah. So this is the cleanest. This is the top bottom. So that's the railway bridge. If you do, so you will be fined. So obviously sometimes on these very snazzy doors, they do detect you. So you don't need to press this. This is pointless. This is pointless pressing the button, because I walk like I am going to land on la 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 la. I'm sorry guys, but I'm funny. I feel the funniest of the all. So basically, keep clear, staff entry and exit only, no public access. However, when the trains are coupled up, so you basically can walk through here and down to here is public access. So yeah, example here. But when the trains do come out of service, so example these carriages come out of service after a journey, so example this is the front, we're carrying on, the back, close cab door, close that, put it there, close this and put it there. Leave that up half and then close this cab, do messing about now, close this all the way to here, and then yeah. So hopefully you've enjoyed, as I've enjoyed.
Once again we are now approaching Chesterfield, change here for rail replacement bus services to Manchester Piccadilly. Now approaching Chesterfield.
So I've just forgot how that handle the door is, so what we do here is wait here like this, no really, joking. You have a look at the beautiful crooked spire. So this is your guard panel basically. So open the door, this is your bin, this is Chesterfield. So we're just here at the Chesterfield station, just out the window. That's a beautiful crooked spire. However, it's the beautiful crooked spire. All the people making stuff up. Good story. Could be a fortune teller. It could be a fortune teller. There's a replacement bus service 1729, I think, East Midlands Railway service to Manchester Piccadilly. And the replacement bus, so you do change here from Manchester if you're going to Stockport, you just stay on this service to Sheffield and transfer onto a Transpennine Express service to Stockport. If you are going to go on Totley, then you can just northern it. You can northern bus it. So what you do here is when you open the service opens, so you open this door. This is the wait for the door to open. This is the so basically to close the door you just press this. Close the door. So here's 158847866. Doing the 1721 service for Sheffield. There's a new direct service to Skegness as well. So obviously when this comes back, instead of the 2 carriages going back to the depot, that one will be going on to the final Skegness of the day. So we'll wait here till 17:45. All this time. If this is a permanent service, then I'm going to have to try it one day. So this is the new 1801 service to Norwich. So 866 is going. 866 carries on to Norwich, whereas 847 carries on to the seaside. To 1845. Yeah. It's not changed on real-time trains. I think that this is a new service which runs Skegness. So we are going to wait till 17:31 buses being in Leeds. But I didn't know this was a new direct service to Norwich and Skegness. Now goes to Skegness as well. I think that's a bit of so the 1801, I think that now it goes to Norwich and Skegness. So what I'll do is uncouple, detach at Nottingham, then go on to the Skegness. Run up to Skegness and back. So go out straight away. Well, I didn't know there was a service. What went all the way to Skegness? They don't know, but. For example, this week, so when you come out the station, you do have a look at the bus stop. Then there is a replacement bus which is operated by this Orbit operator, which is operating the 17:31 East Midlands service to Manchester. So yeah, all this time I never noticed a service what went all to Norwich and the second to last Norwich and the last Skegness. So 15866 is going to be finishing in Norwich, whereas 847 has to go and do a Skegness, which has been out all day. A full day out and has to do a Skegness. So it's 54s. They are. This is the same. So yeah, I'll have a little bit longer. So, well, hopefully I might be able to stay till 18. I won't be staying till 18:01. So this is the East Midlands Railway service for Sheffield 1731. I think next weekend potentially will be a video where we're going to be back in there and just do some more stuff. It is coming in time just to connect with the 1731 East Midlands service for Manchester. I've got the stupid trousers on. So this is the good thing about Chesterfield Station, because you've got your departure boards. Yes, woman, what do you want? So what I'm going to do before Tesco's closes is I'm going to go to a McDonald's, or probably down to Sheffield Road for about 15-20 minutes, come back up, so I'm out of the way for a bit, then buy a beer that I just want to buy an item from that shop. Probably donate as well. This is 1731, so Sheffield. Then there's the 1731 to Manchester's just about to leave. Potentially not, let's have a look. So the 1731 service from Manchester's just about to leave. Well, this is a Volvo coach, Yutong coach, which I thought they make electric coaches, but they ain't. The wankers. Actually, I could potentially stay till the station until 1757, catch 170 to Beatlaw Street, then do 90s. Do a 90 and do a 98 and 90, 91, 90 and 91. I could potentially do that, actually, lazy if I could.
Sold out to 10.29, but there's a 10.50.
So if I can't watch it,
Or even better, just do it last 170 to Bakewell and come back to here, get off in town, but So back here earlier, I had about 4 or 5 coaches here. There were a couple down here, 2 earlier. And one that's been there. There were a different one of them. I think they're the same one actually. And this were here at 9:30 this morning doing the 09:31 East Midlands service to Manchester. I think the Andrews and Tideswell is doing another one about 6:30. This is a beautiful coach.
You're amazing. And what's your name? Jamie. So great. Let me.
So if you come an hour earlier,
Yeah.
make sure there's 4 seats.
And then 4, 6, 5. Right. We'll make sure there's 5 seats.
I'll make sure there's 5.
I've got a terrible memory.
So what I might do actually is wait for the 17:57 to bring me and take me to the Beatwell Street to do 90. That's what I think I'm going to do actually, because I'll just probably piss heads and all that around town. I don't want to get well, potentially hopefully to do the bake run and back if it's on time. Then just run into Tesco's and grab one item from there and just take close for the very last time. So this is a coach.
Okay.
That's a coach.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So with the 17:31 East Midlands Railway service to
See you Friday, darling. I will.
Keep warm.
I'm going to. See you later.
So is the 17:31 East Midlands Railway service to Manchester Piccadilly, which is being operated by a replacement coach due to Manchester Piccadilly being closed. So is a Yutong. This is the 17:31 East Midlands Railway service to Manchester. So what I'm going to do is, because how cold it is, I'm going to let this coach go. So obviously this is wheelchair accessible. Yeah. That's what I usually actually do. It's college, one of them random traffickers. That's mine. So this is the 1801. Front coaches for Norwich, rear coaches for Skegness. This is the service which I just did not know about until now. So front coaches, 2 coaches for Alfreton, Nottingham, Grantham, Peterborough, Ely, Thetford and Norwich. Run 2 coaches for Atherton, Nottingham, Grantham, Peterborough, Ely, Thetford and Norwich. And then you've got your main 2 coaches for Atherton, Nottingham, Radcliffe, Bingham, Aslockton, Bottisford, Grantham, Sleaford, Heckington, Boss, Rovetters, Skegness. Oh, they're going to Skegness again. Probably Easter, thinking about doing the Easter, but it needs to be confirmed. We'll sort probably 2 nights in Easter. But when we go, we'll probably be catching this late one. I think it's only due to the so what we're going to do for about 20 minutes is going to catch the 170 down. I'm just realising I'm thinking how cold it is catching the 170. What I could do actually is do 3 nights. Spend a full day to catch. I think it's
and it's not you know, the way that they're actually doing it, it's the money that's back to money.
Well, I know. The wordle's really good idea.
so yeah. So all the years ago we used to have a direct service what used to go to Skegness from Sheffield. Direct, not much more direct to Derby even. So this is one of the services in city, EMR, which stops at Belper. The only problem is the doors in the rear carriage is not open. So on this service you'd have to be in the front 4 coaches minus the rear carriage for Belper. This is one of the in-city services what stops at Belper, Derby, less than London. No, not Derby, less than London, but Belper. It's very rare for an in-city service. So that's where our 170 is, which can give us a lift down to town, potentially Bakewell, depending on which drive it is. It's only with mates, so I'll go to Bakewell and come back and grab item from Tesco's to go and use. I want to grab something. I'm coming to grab something. And this one, bus needs to be on time as well because there won't be a Tesco's in the pavement centre in about 2 hours. Sadly. So my 170 is due at 17:57. It's at Beatwell Street, 4 minutes late. This is a 54 to Clay Cross, 80178. So this bus finishes at Clay Cross and goes not in service back to the depot. Done. Yeah. I might ask Mrs. Robert to Skegness, please. The April half term. Or 2 nights. You're sending this to me, mother. You'll see very soon. Fit fucker. You fit fucker. So this is the 17:57. I'm catching the 170. And also, in the week, on the Saturday only, 1851 from Liverpool Lime Street, there is a direct service to Sleaford. It goes because the last one from Liverpool is at 1751 to Norwich. The one an hour behind, 1851, only goes as far once to Nottingham, but it extends to Bingham, Grantham and Sleaford. The last one to Sleaford of the night. So it runs to Sleaford, well it'll run to... So it'll... 4 coaches, so it'll run to...
The bus will arrive outside the station. It will be the 1546 East Midlands Railway service from Manchester to Piccadilly. This bus will terminate here.
This bus will terminate here. So then you've got a service, so it'll do its normal thing, reverse at Sheffield. So the front's the back, back's the front. Then it'll go to Nottingham, then it'll separate at Nottingham. So the front 2 coaches carry on to Sleaford, Bingham, Grantham and Sleaford, whereas the other 2 carriages in the back goes on to a service for Matlock. A separate service for Matlock. So just looking what time this last one, if I do it, and I doubt it, 1944. That's what time I'd want to be around town anyway, 1944. Well, it gives me time to go and grab my last item from Tesco. The very, very last item from the Tesco. So I'll get off here before emotional shit goes out. So there's a 170, this is going to be the 1757 for Bakewell at 1757. So this is the 1757 for Bakewell, which is just arriving in now. We'll be doing the 1757 for Bakewell. It's just arrived now. It's an Enviro 400 EV, which has only been out since about 1 o'clock today. Due to the other bus had problems this morning, probably powertrain issues, no idea. Well, here it is anyway, electric Deco Enviro 400 on the last 170 today, the Bakewell. Also arriving in is an Andrews driver, mate of mine, on the rail replacement. But yeah, I'm going to do this last 170 then I'm doing. Yeah, so I wonder if he's moving in so he can... Where's he going? So here you are, a Volvo's just Andrews, he's just arrived, so there's... So I don't know whether he's going back to the depot to change his bus. It looks like this bus is knackered. Yeah, it's going back to the depot. Something wrong with the bus. Potentially wrong with the bus. Otherwise, yeah. So this is J7, Andrews of Tideswell bus. Now he's doing the 1757 thing, he's just going for a trip to the toilet. Yeah. So there's J7, Andrews of Tideswell. This is just on the 1540 Raceman's Railway service from Manchester Piccadilly. The mate of Andrews, who drives Andrews of Tideswell, here's J7, Andrews of Tideswell. Last 170 is just arriving. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, and hopefully we'll enjoy future contents. And see you later. Cheerio. Once it's Andrews bus leaves. So obviously I think he's parking up. No, he's parking up. So anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, hopefully you've enjoyed this and see you